It was a long day. It ended with a lot of alcohol. Okay, so we've got 2 merry-go-rounds now. That's special. Also, I'm gonna switch my music out. Let's move into OC Remix. Some people seem to be having a hard time connecting. Oh, we're at 7. Not bad. How do these go-karts work? Or how do those go-karts work? They're exactly the same, they're just different graphics. They're just normal go-karts. Let's build over here. Seems like a good spot. And then let's grab a second one. Be like. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, and you know what? They look just fine, dude. They look just fine. That is way louder than I thought it would be. Okay, let's just turn that down a little bit. It's way louder than I thought it would be. Functionally identical and visually identical, but they aren't identical. Because it's a trick. It's a trap. It isn't what you think it is. It's actually something else. Whoops. Let's not go that high. But anyways, Roni, how are you doing, friend? Also, just real quick reminder to all subscribers. Password's up on Discord. The reason it is not public for everybody is because I had somebody threaten to DDoS the stream last week. So rather than risk that, because my Discord is public, it's just easier to put it into my subscriber-only section. So if somebody does want to DDoS me, they have to subscribe to me first. Which I'd be okay with. You have no emotions anyway. That's okay. Yeah, same. Well, I mean, I can experience love. And sometimes hatred. I can experience desire. Sleepiness. Does sleepiness count? Is sleepiness an emotion? Not entirely certain. So Zroni, how was your weekend? Also, Lude, how are you doing, man? I'm assuming you're still here. This is kind of a blank assumption. Let's do a turn that way. Whoops. There we go. We're gonna do this. So that looped back around on itself right there. And then we're gonna put a big circle right here. So then what we're going to do with this side is we're going to do kind of the same thing. I don't even know how well these are going to match up, if at all. We'll see. I'm doing my best here. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we'll try. Whoops, why did I select that button? That's a dumb button. I do not want that button. Is that rocky area on the ground you made just too large? I mean, should be fine. This is a bigger map than last week. Do whatever you feel like, friend. But if people need to build into it later, let them build into it. That's all I can really say. So let's see if I can match those up by doing this. Let's delete that one. Go down one. There we go. Okay, so let's just try this. And then just go up. Just to keep it from crashing so that I can test it. Let's open the two of these up real quick. Spent a lot of time having fun with family, so that's good. That's good to hear. Also, Kendall, you got onto the server, correct? Yes, you did. Cool. It's just making sure. Also, I dropped one frame like 10 minutes ago, and I freaked out for a moment. It seems to have sorted its shit out, though. So we should be okay at this point. We should be okay. Synchronize with adjacent stations. Add in these guys. Add in these guys. No, you. For a split second there, I thought I somehow managed to put... I thought I somehow managed to completely fuck it up. I don't think I did, though. I think we're okay. Does it line up? Mostly! Yay! Also, a thing we need to do real quick is keep things from breaking down. Disable breakdowns. There we go. Good to see. Oh, what's that? Pretty wooden roller coaster. Cool to see. That also looks neat. It's a small start. Good to see, though. Like that one. That building right there, that looks nice. You did the merry-go-round? Did you do the merry-go-rounds? Or the merry-go-round in the building? Because there's two merry-go-rounds right now. We have multiple merry-go-rounds. In fact, they're so merry they still go round. So let's do this. So we're gonna match, because they're almost in line at this point, so I'm just kind of hoping that keeping this one lower and keeping this one from doing as much going up, and we'll catch them up a little bit. Although, it might be a fool's errand. Welcome to the servers, Ronnie. It's good to have you, friend. Things are getting constructed. Excellent. May I ask who's building the red roller coaster? I'm just curious. So that's some interesting stuff right there. Did the blue one, red one is called obligatory merry-go-round. Of course it would be. What else would you name it? There is no other proper name for a merry-go-round. Like, let's be honest here. Let's just test both of these. I might make them longer. I still have a few more ideas, because I kind of want these to loop around again. I just want to see how synced they are, and if they aren't synced, then I'll adjust them. Carousel, yeah, that's also a pretty good name. Alrighty, Kendall. Let's take a look at these, see how they go. I personally think that Carousel's a better name. I was waiting for that. Tisk tisk, yeah, I'm sorry. Where does it cease to being able... Where does it cease to be able to work? Let's see. Zero clearance. I was waiting for you to ask that. I took one look at the ride and I'm like, he's gonna ask me for zero clearance. I didn't think it was gonna make it through the end. Okay, it's right here that it doesn't make it. Yeah. So those two hills right there we gotta get rid of. Actually, no, let's just do this. There we go. That should work just fine. Technically. Or on paper, it should work. Hey, Bye Dreams, how you doing? I'm glad you showed up for that one. Well, Disco Cop, how are you doing today, man? It's good to see you. It's always good to see my furry friend. By the way, speaking of furry friends and comedy, a streamer I know was forced to sacrifice 87 cats in RimWorld. Which is kind of a... Wasn't me! So that one was my fault. That one absolutely wasn't my fault. I do not take any responsibility for that ride crashing. Here, I'll fix that for you, though. There you go. Ready for a bus ride. Wheels on the bus ride. I'm also still not ready for a bus ride. Let's turn off zero clearance so people stop freaking out. I said 87 cats, not 87 kittens. They were eating all of his food. Well, that's good to hear, Disco Cop. Being back from work is always a good thing. Going to work is never a good thing, but coming home from work is always a good thing. God damn it. I can't make a ride that works now, apparently. I suck. Guys, you heard it here first. I suck. I suck roller coasters. Every day. Every single day I suck roller coasters. Oh, roller coasters, not Greygasms. Nope, I will not turn that off. And the reason I will not turn that off, Coaster Kid, is because I think that you should try and build rides within the rules of the game that keeps people from building ridiculous death coasters. That's why I do not leave that setting shut off. Hey, that actually lines up, mostly. That's actually kind of insane to me. That is cool. That is cool. It is very cool. I mean, we only just started. How's your day going, Kryptonium? I mean, I'm dropping frames very slowly, which is concerning me. And I had to take down the stream earlier because I was dropping frames ridiculously, and I'm at 1300 bit rate now. So, I mean, it could be going better, but... Is there a way to make your mountain taller? Once you hit the top of the skybox, you've hit the top of the skybox, so no. Okay, so we're still lined up here. So what we're gonna do with the sand pit... So just, we can't go that high, so what we're gonna do... So we're gonna do this. We just want to make this end bit a little bit more interesting. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna keep going that way. It's the orange and blue coaster. Let's take a look. Yeah, nope, that's not rideable. Well, let's see. Just looking at it. You've got a very steep drop into a sudden loop, which is gonna hurt people. This curve here is definitely gonna hurt people. So, because there is no banking on that turn. This type of roller coaster, however, can't have banking on turns like that. So you need to change that bit there at the end. That's fine. That right there needs to be banked. Also, it probably hits those corkscrews way too quickly. So there's a number of things that can be fixed about that. But Kryptonium, how's your day going today, sir? How is your day going? Also, by the way, just a note to subscribers. Movie night will be happening again this month because we decided... Me and Skynet decided to postpone the Ghostbusters movie night, even after doing the pre-show and all that stuff. Just because we had a low turnout and Skynet was going to have to go to bed pretty soon, so I wouldn't have been able to finish the movie. So we have delayed it by a month. So anybody who would have missed this month's movie night, keep an eye out, because I will be reorganizing it for another time. Just a heads up to everybody. See if that's in line. Yes, it totally is. Perfect. Let's just go up to here. Whoops. Let's just start going up right away. I don't know if it's gonna make it up that. Did that connect? I feel like it did. Yeah, no, those are totally the wrong tracks. I screwed that up. Whoops. Actually, no, let's do this. Let's do this. I got a better idea. What? Really? Oh, actually, sorry. I need to go one more flat. Whoops. Too hard. Too high. I'm a little excited there. There we go. You learned how to make beautiful coasters. Which one did you make? What NJS server am I using? I am not on Chicago. Yeah, no, I'm on Seattle currently. I might switch servers if it stays bad. But we'll see. There we go. So I'm gonna test of that and a test of that. There we go. So if it doesn't work, well, it won't crash because I'm only sending out one card. Okay, let's just. There are some zero clearance things that don't work very well in multiplayer, Kendall, but we'll give you one more try. Let's hope that you can get it working. It's not gonna line up, damn it! I need to make it a little longer. So what we're gonna do with this side we're going to use a large circle. So I've had some really weird things that have worked in single player just straight up not work in multiplayer for no real explainable reason. So let's just hope that that isn't one of those things. That would suck. Okay, so that should work now. And be a little bit closer to matching. Kinda. The Woody. I'll take a look in a second. If you actually have a name for it, I can find it for you. I mean, just take time. I mean, scenery is almost more important than the actual ride layout. I mean, the ride layout is important, but... just keep working on it. So what is it named? What is it named? Not yes, it's named. When am I gonna play Software Inc. again? When I'm done playing RimWorld, probably. Oh, no, I wasn't paying attention. Are those all matched up? That one still finishes too much quicker. Huh. There's actually a few things I would like them to add in. So maybe once next alpha rolls around, I'll play that a whole bunch. Okay, so that's gonna extend it a little bit. Cause jeez. Are you done with that zero clearance yet? Cause zero clearance is really annoying for everybody else. Hey KCXS leader, how you doing? But seriously, oh my god, I fucking hate playing with zero clearance on when I'm not trying to zero clearance stuff. It's like stuff just like randomly goes underground. It's like, what? Whoops, damn it, god, fuck. Shit balls. There we go. Let's see this. How well do you guys line up-ish? KCXS leader, thank you very much for the follow, friend. Means a lot. Welcome home. Drank it, dick. Being mean. Grammar Nazis are never appreciated by anybody, friend. Just remember that. But seriously, thank you very much for the follow, friend. It means a lot. Man, okay, Software Inc. will happen. It's just kind of a matter of when. I mean, it lines up well enough. It's like it pops out right around that time. How can I get... Jesus Christ, you're being a pain, man. I realize you're just trying to show off your stuff, but... God damn it. No, that's not what I need. Show all operating... There we go. God, man. I mean, I know what you're trying to do, man, but... Yeah. So how can I make those line up better? So that pops out before this hits the end. So what I could do, actually, with this side, let's go back to here, delete all this. Instead of doing that, just... That was weird. Did anybody else see that anomaly on my screen? I feel like that would line up better. Like, just fine, actually. Okay, fine. There we go. I don't know, it's still a little spaghetti-ish. That's all I can really say about it. Like, it looks okay, but there's a lot of things that a real wooden roller coaster would never do. So that's why I'm saying it looks a little bit spaghetti-ish. Like, that random helix in the middle looks a little out of place. That looks, like, kind of awkward. Like, you've built it like a scenery coaster, but it doesn't meld with scenery. It's alright. Ooh, what's this? Mountain. Let's just see how the end of this lines up. You know, it's interesting that for a very long time, for some of you might remember, I kind of refused to do these multiplayer streams because I was always I just kind of never thought I would enjoy them, really. And now they've become, like, one of my most successful streams of, like, it's just my highest viewed point of my week, usually. Which is actually kind of awesome. And I love the fact that I've built just this community around these multiplayer games. Which is cool. It's super cool. How's life? I mean, I'm a little tired. I need more coffee. So life is now horrible because I just realized I've drank all my coffee. I got more coffee on the counter, but that requires I get up. For a split second there, Realistic Eyeball, I thought that you were typing in Factorio. I was like, what? Hang on a second. Sorry, I'm just responding to a thing. There we go. Anyone have cure for shoulder problems? If I did, I wouldn't have shoulder problems. There we go. Much better. Cool. By the way, were you able to make that ride work? Mr. Kendall? I kind of have an idea. Damn it, I just realized I forgot the pathway I wanted to use. Oh well, it's okay. I'll make it work. Rip me, I guess. Also, can I just say, shoulder problems are, like, a really complicated thing. There isn't just, like, a one-stop cure for all shoulder problems. Doctor's hater type thing for shoulder problems. It's like, shoulder problems just kind of suck and destroy your life. Sort of like back problems. This really isn't... a be-all, end-all catchphrase to cure shoulder problems. You just kind of lurk around and you hate your life. It's not the direction I wanted to go. I realize those are really long lines, but it's okay. 8.17, what's the excitement ratings on this one? Wow, those are nice ratings. 7.42 and 8.17. 7.63 and 8.32. Not mad. Not mad, not bad, I mean. So let's see what else is happening. I like the way that's looking. What are the ratings on that? Those are some long trains, Jesus. Ooh, just testing. Let's find out. Let's watch these guys do a run. Well, I mean, it would cost me, because I'd have to pay to fix my wall. Because I have to pay for all damages on my apartment, which is a thing. So grabbing a knife and running it into a wall sounds like a terrible idea. Are you able to fix that? Who knows? We'll see. Ooh, there's stuff happening. Look how everybody's just building duelers now. I thought I was unique. Ooh, I like that station. It's a pretty station. I still think that's going to be a concern up there. Yay, it's working. Well, I know you're joking. I can sense it when people are joking. I can sense it when people are joking. Okay, let's do an exit pathway this way. And it's gonna connect to right there. That's what we're gonna do. So KXS leader, may I ask, how'd you find my stream? So I don't recognize your name. Did you find me just randomly browsing on Twitch? I like getting to know my viewers and figuring out a little bit about everybody. It helps me interact with my community better. Okay, where am I exactly? We're right there? Okay. Let's go to there. Start moving up. Oh, whoops. There we go. Cool. And there's our exits. So now we have our entrance and our exits. I'm just gonna do this. Boom. Cool. The ratings are just perfect? Really? Let's see. Cool. Now you have much better ratings on both sides. Also, do you have those set to invisible? Okay, cool. I was really confused. I was like, wait, why don't you have entrances? How'd you do that? And then I realized, oh, you have it set to invisible. Of course you do. Yo, Kendall, do you have a specific theme that you're gonna build for that ride right there? Yes, this is sort of, because that one wasn't a dueler. That one just made me look at it and go, hey, I want to build a dueling wild mouse, but that one wasn't a dueler, so. It is inspired by that ride that I saw on Reddit. Although I'm going to be doing a couple things a lot differently. It was like, oh look, it's a nice big wild mouse. I was like, that's a neat idea, I want to do that. And here I am now doing it. But you know, let's be honest. Most of the things I build are inspired by other people's creations. So Eggman, how are you doing today, friend? Also, I have to say this again. Eggman, thank you very much for continuing to support me. Seriously, dude. It means a lot. And Nathan disconnects. Rest in peace, friend. At least I actually have an idea for a station this time. I had an idea for a station before I even started building it. Coming out of a mountain with a waterfall? Gotcha. I was just asking if you want to build our areas together, because we've done that before. /RCT tugboat. JD. That's usually the subreddit I frequent. I don't post my stream up there that much anymore, because technically it is self-promotion for profit at this point with my stream. Which makes it a really weird Reddit gray area. And I did get DM'd by one of the mods at one point saying, hey, since you're like selling t-shirts and like you have game list promotion in your chat and stuff, it's like, can't really let you post too often. I'm like, no, I get it. Because self-promotion for profit on Reddit is absolutely against Reddit TOS. Not just the subreddits TOS, like terms of service, it's like straight up just against Reddit. So I can't post on there as much. Or at least I can't post my stream on there as much. Into Twitch and my stream popped up. Oh, neat! It's neat, KCXS. What would you prefer I call you? KCXS or just leader? Roller coaster, you're gonna give some love to flat rides and food courts? I'd fill out the park. Cool. Yeah, no, that's fine. Do whatever. Whatever makes your little heart happy. That's all that matters. Oh, I see. That's why I'm not testing. Let's do this. You just want Casey? I can do that. That's easy. Oh, that's all good, Eggman. Take your time. If you want me to take a look too, I can. You know what? Yeah, let's do it this way. I'm just trying to figure out exactly where to put these walls. So I'm just like, here, and here, and here. To whoever put the fences on your execute. Isn't that nice when you're just like making something and then somebody ooh, that's looking exciting. And then somebody just reads your mind and does it for you and you're like, huh, that's interesting. Also, apparently that's not good. I had a blister on my arm from a burn I got at work the other day and I accidentally just pulled the entire scab off. I didn't realize it was like, what's it called? I didn't realize it was like not fully healed. And I just like itched my arm and just like cut the scab off with my nail. That hurt. Owie! My arm's stinging now. Okay, cool, Eggman. Cool beans. By the way, to anybody who lives in the general, what's it called? Totally forgot the name of the city. San Diego area. At the end of September is TwitchCon. I will be at TwitchCon. if you can't afford to go to TwitchCon or get tickets, you should, like, at least just pop by, and I'll figure out some sort of meetup so we can all hang out. Assuming you live in that area and it's convenient for you. So I would like to meet some of you guys if I can. Ah, wait, it burns. I'll be fine, though. Let's do this with a darker color. And you have college? Ah, god damn it, man. It's okay, I understand. School's important. But if you do suddenly find yourself at the time, you live in San Diego, that's cool. Well, I'm gonna be out there for TwitchCon. I haven't been to San Diego since 2007, so it's been a couple years. I used to go down there once a year for because I used to be in sprint kayaking. And there was a team down there that would let us use their equipment and practicing facilities. Well, we'd also bring our own equipment, but they'd let us use their practicing facilities for free while our lake was frozen up here in little old Canada. In exchange, they could use our coaches, because our coaches were way better. So it was just kind of a deal of understanding. We had the better coaches, they had water that wasn't frozen. So they would house us, feed us, and we would, in exchange, let them use our superior coaching staff. It's a pretty good deal overall. We got to go down to San Diego for very cheap once a year. It was fun. It was fun. You're out. We'll see you later, Render. And thank you very much for hanging out as always. You know, I'm looking forward to... Definitely looking forward to TwitchCon. It's gonna be good times. It's gonna be cool just to meet people, you know? On Marine Base? Oh, cool! Cool. My sister's husband was stationed on Guam when she met him. They met on World of Warcraft, of all places. Now they're married, so... Which is not strange. I'm not gonna say it's strange to me. I'm not gonna say I disapprove, because it's not really my place, but... What I will say is that they didn't know each other for very long. They only knew each other for, like, a year and a bit, and then they suddenly were married. It was just kind of out of nowhere for my family. But it was just kind of like, wait, what? I'm like, my sister's married. It's like, okay, that's the thing that happened. All right, moving on. Might actually... Zero clearance, there we go. It's funny, like, I just use zero clearance myself. Yeah, you can have zero clearance. I'm assuming... There you go, it's on. Grant Merkin. This time, you thought your name was Blind IRL, not Blind IRL. Yeah, no, my name's always been Blind IRL. As in, like, blind in real life. Because it's kind of hard to tell because of the way I have my camera and, like, how far back I sit, but... That eye's kind of fucked. And it don't work at all, so... Hence the name. You're good? Cool. I might redo some of those windows, actually. Totally building that too far in. There we go. You know, I need to listen to that new Blink-182 album. I feel like I screwed up this entire riff. Nope. I didn't. That's a miracle. You feel so ignorant? No, no, it's fine. I mean, it's my own fault for not capitalizing the I. I just personally think it looks better like that. I don't know. No, you're not ignorant. It's actually a very, very, very common mistake. So it's all good, don't even worry about it. Magician thing. No, you don't wear your glasses. They're pretty farsighted. I'm nearsighted as shit. I'm nearsighted and I have tunnel vision. It's fun. Hang on a second. What are you talking about, Pine Racer? It was like March? What? Or that was like March? What happened in March? Or what's happening in March? I'm confused. Also, I'm not a huge fan of this remix. There we go. Spring kayaking thing I was talking about? Yeah, I